tennis players. Hopefully this live stream goes better than the last. And the reason why I wanted to do is I was teaching all morning out here. Beautiful day in Georgia. We also got the BB&T in town. And I was teaching two ladies today. One was a ground stroke lesson, one was a volley lesson. And I thought there were a couple of tips that we went through that would help you guys. So I decided to go with a live video today. It'll be interesting to see how many people we get on. But at any rate, when it comes, you guys can watch this and learn a lot. So one of the things that I notice when people miss shots in a match, they either tend to correct them right away or they miss the same shots over and over again. And when you watch the pros, when they miss that one shot, they have a much higher success rate of not missing it again, because their brain, when they play, it's like, will be great as I've got a doubles competition August 12th, 5-0 player. Nice, okay. Ali, hey Ali, nice to see you. So anyway, let's get into the ground stroke. What I notice is when a recreational player misses a shot, they tend to get very frustrated and mad, but when you ask them why they actually missed it, lots of times they cannot give you the answer. They're like, I don't know. Or when they actually tell you the reason, it's not the actual reason they missed. And really good players, as soon as they miss, they know the precise reason they missed, and they don't get upset at themselves. They take the information more like their computer. They just basically download it and are like, okay, the next time I see that, I know I'm going to do what I need to do to make the shot. And one of the biggest killers on a tennis court, the silent killer, is that ball that comes right to you, okay? People think the ball is coming to me, so they think I've got an easy shot. And so as the ball comes, they think easy, and easy equals lazy in the feet. I want to repeat that. Easy equals lazy in the feet. That's what I notice a lot of people do. So they're here, the ball comes to them, they maybe take one step out of the way, and then they hit, and they jam, and they miss. And then you ask them why they missed, and most of the time, they're always looking at their arms and the swing. They're like, was I late? You know, was I late? Was the swing not right? Was my follow through not good? And this is what I want you to do. When you're going to play a match and you're going to self-diagnose yourself why you missed, always start, and this is something very few tennis players do, always start looking from the bottom up. And about 60% of the time, when you're playing and you miss a shot, it's the ground, it's the feet. The feet are not doing their job, especially on easy shots. When you have a ball coming right to you, I'm just gonna put this right here. There's a ball right at my feet. I don't know if you guys can see that because we're live. When the ball's right at your feet, it's not just a matter of getting just a little bit out of the way. I want a shot that you think is easy in your head and view it as a challenging ball, okay? It is a silent killer. So what you want to do right away is get way out of the way of the ball and then start to work your way back to it. If you get in the habit of balls hit right to you, that you jump way out of the way, one way or the other, you decide, forehand or backhand, and you jump way out of the way right away, and you start to work your way back to it, you will be so surprised at how much more consistently you play tennis. So remember that. That's tip number one. The lady that I was teaching today, when balls were coming right to her, and I kept asking her why she missed, she always was thinking about her stroke, and she was not thinking about her feet. So when you miss an easy ball that's right to you, rather than look and practice a swing, I want you to look at your feet and think about if they did their job. That's tip number one. Tip number two is volley, okay? I was working with a lady today, and this was an aha moment for her. On high volleys, her racket head was below the level of the ball, and she was volleying either straight ahead or she was volleying up. And when you do that, let me move the camera, okay? Live streams are a little sloppy, but if you guys are with me, you guys are cool. So give this video a thumbs up if you're watching this live. Hopefully, let me know if it's coming in clearly too. Is this coming in clearly? So now we're here, we're closer to the net. When she had a high volley, she was taking her racket head and she was either below the ball or at the level of the ball and then just moving through it, and you can see how that goes way up. When you have a high volley, guys, make sure to get the racket head above the level of the ball. That's your number one job, is to get that racket head above the level of the ball and then come down slightly on it without starting to get your wrist all involved. When you see that high volley, you get here, you get above the ball, you lock that wrist out. Don't let that racket head flip over. From the start to the finish of your volley, your racket head tip should be angled like this. Even when you're done, you want that. Once it starts to turn this way, and especially when it goes over, this is when you're gonna miss a lot of balls. And this is what a lot of people do on high volleys. They either come here and they bump it up and out, or they come here and they turn their racket head over, and now look at the angle of the racket butt. You wanna make sure on those high volleys you're here, and when you're done, you still have this angle right here, guys. So you're here, high ball above, and down and through, and then you'll crush those volleys. So I just wanted to put that live tip out for you guys, so when you go out there and play your Sunday tennis, you're gonna make all your ground strokes, all the easy balls right to you, and you're gonna make all your high volleys, okay? So today, report back, take this tip down, let me know if you do a better job of handling balls that are hit right to you, and if you do a better job of handling the high volleys. If this helped you guys today, give this video a thumbs up, like, share it with your tennis buddies, and have an awesome Sunday.